Hi, CoCreateX members and other denizens of creativity. Today I'm going to talk about how to use the Dimension 3D printer. So we've got a very cool $30,000 printer from Stratasys here at CoCreateX. And it's free for you to use if you're a member of CoCreateX. So come on to one of our open houses, learn more. So what I'm going to be working on today is for my Harry Potter themed wedding. I don't know how much you can see that here. Why is this not moving? There we go. So it is a snitch wing, a very small wing from a thing in a fictional story called the Harry Potter series. So the first thing that you do is you just open up the Dimension file right here, this piece of software. Once it pulls up, you can just grab your STL file, drag it up onto the Dimension window, and it'll automatically import it in. You want to then hit Add to Pack. This generates something called G-code. So the original file was an STL file, and after I've dragged it in there, I have G-code, which you can think of as very specific instructions for each machine. So this G-code is specific to the Dimension machine. I can see a series of red lines here representing the actual object, and whiter lines representing support material. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit print. The Dimension is powering up. It's going to take a little while to warm up. I think we're on. Once your print is complete, you can open up the Dimension, slide these two tabs off, pull your print out, and in theory there's supposed to be disposable support material in this. My first time working with this machine, so I'm not sure, but it all looks black to me. I'm gonna go pop it in a lye bath, and we're gonna see if the support material dissolves, if the whole thing dissolves. I don't know quite what's gonna happen. This is still fairly hot, sort of like a pizza that's just come out of the oven. As it's been described to me, the first step in putting it in the lye bath is to run it under cold water and then try to peel it up. Not having much luck there. Okay, well, there we go. That is it coming off, and it broke, but only the support material broke. I've still got that nice little wing right there. So that encourages me that some of this is support material and some of it is not. It all looks black to me. It all looks the same. So I'm going to go throw it in a, what do you call it? This is our lye bath. The very first thing that you do is you punch a button right here, and it starts to heat up. If you punch the button and nothing happens, it's because the power strip up in the ceiling is not turned on. So flip the power strip on, and then try punching this button again. The lye bath should start heating up. The heat makes it dissolve your support material faster. And a cautionary note, lye can dissolve human flesh, so try not to ever, have it touch your person. If you do, you just need to dilute it and you'll be fine. So just, run your hand under a lot of water until it doesn't feel like you have soap on your hands anymore, and it won't dissolve your flesh. But yeah, it's not stuff that you should just play with. Okay. Whoop. was scary. Okay, so I've taken the bucket of lye and I've moved it over to a space with better lighting, and I'm just gonna keep fishing around in here until eventually I find my part and I get it out. I apologize, that might not be recognizable from the earlier video. This is where that bucket of lye was sitting, and it's got a nice big handle on it. You just can pick it right up off the handle. Please turn it off before you pick it up, and once again, be very careful with this stuff. It can dissolve human flesh. So the Dimension is one of 3 3D printers that we have here at CoCreateX. This is the printer bot. It's my property, and you are welcome to use it. I built the thing out of a kit that only cost me $350. The individual parts are cheap, and if you break it somehow, I'll just take it apart and repair it. The third 3D printer that we have here is a Monoprice. This is far superior to the printer bot. The printer bot is my second best printer. My Monoprice is my best printer. This is not my Monoprice. This is Justin's Monoprice, and you need to talk to Justin before you touch this. At any rate, this one's here, and you can play with it. The slicing software that you'll want to be working with in order to use the printer bot is called Cura. Right now I have it loaded up on this tablet. I will eventually get the larger computer set up with Cura, but it might take me a week or so. I don't know. I'm really overworked. At any rate, so inside of Cura, which is right here on the desktop, you can take in STL files, move them around the print bed, rotate them, rescale them. Then if you want to, you can play with these settings, but I'd recommend against it, especially for beginners. Then go ahead and just hit Save Toolpath to SD card. It'll automatically throw it on the SD card that's inserted into my tablet. We can go down. Let's see, there it is, Secure Device Storage. And the most quirky, hard to use piece of the printer bot is that my printer bot doesn't talk over a USB device anymore. That port broke. I haven't bought the replacement part, but there's an easy workaround, which is to rename your file from that original STL file name with a .g code extension that we just generated. You take the old auto0.g file and name it something else. I'm going to name it autoblock.g, and then I take, okay, so I want to name it auto 0.g, and it asks, if you change this file name, the file might become unusable. Are you sure you want to change it? You select yes, and that should be all that is needed. We just, let's see, where is it? Take that micro USB out. We stick it in to the printer bot right there. And then we just have to turn the printer bot on. It takes a little while to heat up, so I've turned it on and I have probably 15 minutes or something to clean off the print bed, you know, maybe put down some fresh tape, whatever. Now, the reason I want to make sure you guys know about this is the, what do you call it? The Dimension has a price of $6 startup cost and 75 cents per cubic centimeter. And I could see that being cost prohibitive for many people. So for people who want to play with a 3D printer at a lower price, they can come in and play with this setup. Password for the tablet is BRGuest up there on that sign. And we just ask that you pay $1 per 5 millimeters or 5 meters of filament that you consume. If you are curious how many meters your print is going to consume, it tells you right here in Cura. So that print that we just queued up in Cura says that it is going to consume 1.1 meters.